Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 8:18 a.m. and I am 10,000 steps into my day. I'm 10,000 steps into my day, meaning waking up, I already finished my steps. I try to get at least 8 to 10,000 steps in a day. If you're not doing that, I want that to be your goal. So 30 minutes of cardio every single day is bare minimum of cardio. However, to take it to the next level in 2023, I want us to start getting about 8 to 10,000 steps a day. You can get a fitness watch from the link in the bio, and that is going to be how you can track your steps. Right now, I'm literally at 9,997 steps. So just three more to go. Hello, Chanel. Hello, Jay Morales. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. How did I get 10,000 steps within the first few hours of my day? By waking up early. I wake up at about 3:40 a.m. So I go to the gym. I did my workout. I did my cardio. I worked out again with my sister because I'm helping her start her weight loss journey. I did all of my necessities for getting my day together. So I got 10,000 steps already. What have you done this morning? Hey, Reddy. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Cleanne. Hey, Tashinda. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Queen. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. If you don't know already, I'm Tony Fine, your Fine Fit sister, and I'm going to teach you how to have a healthy, sustainable relationship with food through portion control. Annie, you have done nothing with your day to day, Annie. Annie, does that sound even a little bit where you want to be in your life? Annie, at the top of 2022, did you say to yourself, hey, man, hello, Facebook. Did you say to yourself, I'm going to lose the weight? Good morning, Lou. How are you doing on day 3 of your anti-inflammatory detox? Nay is still in the bed. Nay, it's pretty late in the morning right now. Do you not want to get up? Can you not get up? Did you sleep late? Did you have insomnia? Did you have nightmares? When I was overweight, I wasn't able to get up and do anything progressive. Yes, Lou. What does that face mean, Lou? Share it with us. Unfortunately, you're down today because you're sick. That's okay, Michelle. Michelle's sick, so she can't get up. But if you're not sick, I want to know why you haven't done anything with your day. At the top of 2022, thank you so much. You purchased the 90-day plan and you haven't started yet. Yikes. You've already got the plan that's going to absolutely change your life and your relationship with food, but you're afraid to start. At 2022, good morning, April. April wasn't afraid to start in 2022. That's why it's almost 2023 and she's no longer on her insulin. That's why it's almost 2023 and April no longer needs knee surgery. That's why she's almost off her heart medication. That's why she's down 65 pounds. And that's why she looks incredible because she wasn't afraid of it. We talked through all the options for April. So April knew exactly what she was getting into when she got her 90-day plan. And this was her reward for it. Her reward for doing her plan, for actually sticking to it, was to change her life and her relationship with food. You can do it too. You're my type. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. April is a big motivation. But I remember when April first came in the room, I remember her trepidation. April stayed in the room like a lot of people do for a little while before she purchased the plan. She needed to hear it a little bit more. So that's okay. It's not like April's story is so different than Rodney's or Tanya's or Tina's or Lou's or mine. We all have very similar stories where we're nervous. We're afraid of what the other side looks like. What does my life look like if I don't eat fast food every day? If I don't finish my night off with ice cream or something sweet? Like it's very scary, the opposite side. And we're here to show you, and the Facebook is here with thousands of people in it so you can see what life looks like on the other side. It's better. You're stronger. You do more with your life and you enjoy your life. Right now, all you enjoy is food. All you enjoy is food. And I want to ask you a question today. What did you do in 2022? In 2022, you started off the year looking like whatever, right? However you look. You had goals for yourself. You had goals. You set goals because we all do. You might have even written it all down because this year you were really going to do it. In 2022, you started off where? And now where are you? It's the end of 2022. Are you where you started? Are you further away? Are you further away than where you started? Did you lose some weight, but you lost it rapidly, meaning you don't really like the way that you look now, even though you have lost some weight? Or did you get to your goals? Did you get to your goals? Are you exactly where you thought you would be at the end of 2022? Exactly where you prayed to be? Or are you right where you started? No changes have been made. Where you are is literally what you spent this year. How much did you spend or invest in food this year? How much did you spend or invest in food this year? See, there's a difference. How much did you spend or did you invest in food this year? Now, if you spent money, that's what poor people do. Poor people spend money. If you got $100, you're going to let $100 fall through your fingers. $100. If you made $10,000 this year, I want you to think about tax time is coming up. So a lot of us know how much money we made over the year. How much did you make? Did you make 67,000? Did you make 54,000? However much money you made this year with your job, with your side hustle, with gifts that people gave you, little cash apps here and there. How much money did you make? You don't have to lie to me. I ain't the government. I swear to God, I ain't gonna tell on you. But how much money did really came through your hands this year? Did the government send you a little bit of extra money because you have kids? How much money came through your hands? And how much do you still have? Now, if you're poor, you spent all of that money. If you poor, H&M got your money, TikTok got your money, TikTok made me buy it. If you're poor, McDonald's got your money, Burger King got your money, you let it fall through your hands if you're poor. Now, if you're rich, if you have a better mindset, you didn't spend no money this year. All you did was invest. See, it's different when you invest. So how much did you spend on food this year, or how much did you invest? Now, when I was poor, all I did was spend. I spent about $1,000 every single month. I would say I spent anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 a year on food. I spent, meaning when I gave Burger King my money, McDonald's my money, Chick-fil-A my money, I never got anything back in return. All I got was a big body and bigger issues. All I got was worse health conditions and lower self-esteem. So that was spending my money because I got nothing in return that I actually wanted. Versus when you invest. When I started to invest in myself, meaning how much did I spend on food? I started to invest, I would say about $5,000 to $6,000 a year. See, there's a huge difference. A lot of people think that it's expensive to eat healthy. And I'm telling you right now, it's not. When I used to spend money, I would spend anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 a year on food, at least. And then when I started to invest money, I started to spend about $5,000 to $6,000 a year on food. Now, the investing in the food, in the meal prep, actually helped me lose weight, get to my dream body, have fat loss, increase my metabolic rate, enjoy my body, increase my self esteem, stop all my health issues, cystic acne, chronic yeast infections, inflammation, bloating. Yes, yes, yes. So when I invested my money, it was a lot less money. And actually, I got exactly what I wanted from that experience versus when I spent my money. I got nothing in return. I got worse health issues. I got a bigger body, more problems with my self esteem, with my insecurities. This only, when you spend the money, you have nothing to show for it. You have nothing to show for it versus when you invest your money. So I want you to think, how much money did you make this year and how much money did you spend or invest? Most people spent money on food. I can tell you if you spent money on food. If you look the same at the end of this year that you did at the top of this year, all you did was spend your money. You threw it away. You probably worse off versus if you invested your money. Who invested her money? Everyone invested her money. And for that, she's 65 pounds down, no longer needing knee surgery, no longer on her insulin. That's how you invest money. Be encouraged. Jay Morales is 9 pounds down on the first 3 weeks of the anti-inflammatory meal plan, first 3 weeks of the 30-day plan. I'm so proud of you, Jay Morales, coming down. COVID, yeah, Tina, it is that season. Thank you so much, Clean. Oh, April, I love you too. Good morning, Southside. You've been listening for a while. That's okay. Get the plan and be ready to invest. See, a lot of people think I'm talking about buying the plan when I'm talking about investing. Girl, that ain't nothing but $20, $30. Literally investing your time with these lives that I do every single morning for free, being in the Facebook family, that's absolutely free, emailing, DMing, sending me any of your questions that you have, absolutely free. That's a way that you invest in yourself. And that doesn't cost you anything. See, to be healthy doesn't cost shit. It actually is a very expensive to be overweight, to be unhappy, to be insecure. That costs a lot of money. How much money did you spend this month on food? Thank you, Clean. Yeah, went to my bestie's house last night and didn't bring an arm full of snacks. I'm so proud of you, Craze. Craze went over to her best friend's house to enjoy her best friend. Good morning, Tanya. Love you. To enjoy her best friend. She didn't bring an arm full of snacks like she normally does. Normally, before coming to these lives, she thought that every time she needed to leave the house, she needed to leave with a bunch of food with her. That her and her friend needed to binge eat on a couch just to what? No, she went over her best friend's house and they communicated like people. They didn't scarf down food. And then at the end of it say, oh, girl, we got to do a cleanse next week. We got to do a detox next week. No, they didn't enable each other last night. And I'm very proud of them. Thank you so much, Fatima. I appreciate you. I'm live every single morning. If you want to see the exact times that I'm live, click the bio and it'll tell you what times I go live. You had foot surgery and you gained 30 pounds and you're worse off. Yes, you had foot surgery. You got off of your feet. You stopped being so active and you started eating more. You gained 30 pounds. That's going to be a hard 30 pounds to get off of you if you don't use your meal plan. Please, please. A lot of people don't realize that activity, I want you to think about your body. A lot of people say, oh, well, that's all fine and dandy for you, but you're young. You're young. Your metabolism hasn't slowed down like mine. Let's talk about metabolism. Let's talk about metabolism. Nothing happens with your metabolism. I hate to be the one to tell you this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But from age of 20 to 60, there are really no changes in your metabolism. What your metabolism is not this mystic creature in the night that makes you gain weight or refuses to help you lose weight. Your metabolism is not a ghost. Your metabolism is just simply your metabolic rate. That is the number of calories that your body burns. And from the time of 20 to 60, your metabolism or metabolic rate is about the same. This number could be, let's say, about 1,500 if you're a woman, about 2,000 if you're a man. Now, it's not going to be 4, 6, 10,000 calories a day. You're not a gorilla. If you're a human, that number is around 2,000, but mostly for women, that number is lower. So let's say your metabolism or metabolic rate is around 1,500. That means you can eat 1,500 calories every single day and not gain a pound. Now I know what you're thinking. No, 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 no. Because when I was 20, my metabolism was so high. That's not true. That's not true. When you were 20, your metabolism or metabolic rate was around 1,500. And when you're 30, 40, 50, your metabolic rate is the same. Now, what was so high when you were 20? Because life was different back then. What was high was your activity level. Your activity level was through the roof. You had a job that kept you on your feet. Kept you on your feet. It's not that you have to be working at Sonic and wearing rollerblades. It's just simply having a job that puts you on your feet allows your body to burn more calories. So what kind of job did you have in your early years, in your 20s, in your teens? Probably a job at a bar, a job at a shoe store, just a job. And you had the lowest job on the totem pole. When you're young, you get the shit work. Okay, so they had you on your feet. Yeah, they did. Now, also, in addition to your job was very active, what else was different about your life? You were a lot more fun back then. You used to go out party, go see your friends. You were always ripping and running in the house, through the house. You also maybe had a lover. All right. We spent a lot of times doing what lovers do. You burned a lot more calories back then doing what lovers do versus right now, right? You don't move that much now. You don't do it that much now, but this is just the reality of our lives. At 20, we're all a little bit crazy. We're all moving a lot more. Now, what happens as we get older? This scale goes down. As we get older, our jobs get better. We don't move our bodies as much. So our job is a big portion of what we do. Most of us spend most hours at work, especially as Americans. So when you're young, you got a busy job. Even if you stayed at the same job the whole time. If you worked at Chick-fil-A over 40 years, when you started Chick-fil-A at 20 years old, they had you outside at the daggone drive-through, in the heat, in the rain, in the cold, working them orders out. At 60, you might even own a Chick-fil-A. But as the big boss man, you sitting down a lot more. So it doesn't matter what kind of job you work in. As you get older, that job becomes a lot more sedentary. Then what also happens? You don't move your body that much. You don't go outside that much. I couldn't drag you out of the house. I say, please come outside, come outside, come outside. It'll be fun. Oh no, I'm fine. Yeah, you don't move. So activity as we get older, that drops down. But what also changes when you're younger, you don't eat that much. Now I know it feels like you eat a lot, but you really don't. When you were younger, you used to eat a lot of snacks, a lot of junk food. Fine. Chips, cookies, soda. Now, at 60 or in your older age, you still eat those same junk food. But at 60, you make a lot more money than you did at 20. So not only are you eating the same junk food, but you're also eating Parmesan, Alfredo. You're going out to restaurants. You have more money for Uber Eats. Thank you so much, Tanya. At 20, you rip it and run it. Towards 60 or getting older, you're not. At 20, yes, you're eating junk food, but you really only have enough time to stop for a bag of chips. Versus 60, you have more time and you have more money. So the food goes up, activity goes down. What stays the same? The metabolism. Metabolism stays the same from 20 to 60. What does change is how little you move and how much you eat. But that metabolism that you referred to as fast in your younger years and slow in your older years is neither fast nor slow. It is the same. It is the same. Studies show, you can join my Facebook family so you can see the actual studies, or you can just Google, what happens to my metabolism as I get older? Nothing. From 20 to 60 is the same. It is the same. So don't be confused. This number doesn't really change, but these things do. These variables do. So what do I want you to do so you can get back to that 20-year-old self having all that energy? I want you to eat less. And I want you to move your body more. I want you to get a meal plan from the link in the bio. Use the discount code 30 now. That will help you eat less, closer to your metabolism or your metabolic rate. Also, I want you to get a food scale. You cannot leave that website without a food scale. Please don't. A food scale is what you'll measure your food on so you know exactly how much you're eating. Yes, this works for men as well. And then get a fitness watch. I need you to start moving your body more. So when you're 20, you have to move your body. It's a part of your job or just your lifestyle. When we get older, we don't have to move our bodies, so we don't move our bodies. But please get the fitness watch. It's available in the link in the bio. It is currently 30% off. Yeah, it's 30% off when you use the discount code 30 now, which makes it about $30. You can track your steps. I want you to get 8 to 10,000 steps in a day. That way you lower the amount of food you're eating, you increase the amount of daily activity you're doing, and you eat the amount of calories your body can burn. That's how you get back to your old self or a better version of your current self. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, Lou. I should have only weighed myself once a week, but I was curious and I've lost 2.5 pounds, of course. Lou just started the 2-week detox and is already down 2.5 pounds in the first 2 days. Of course he is. Everyone loses about 8 to 15 pounds during the first 2 weeks of the detox. It's a side effect of just eating less calories. So that's not a big surprise, but Lou, do not get on that scale. I don't want you to weigh yourself every single day. It becomes a little bit obsessive. So instead, weigh yourself once a week. Now, Lou, this is a good indicator to you. You have never been able to lose weight like this. None of us have. But it's not because you're doing anything crazy or extreme. It's literally because you're paying attention to how much food you're eating. You're following your meal plan and you're putting it on your food scale. And that, just simply paying attention to how much food you eat, means that yes, you lost 2.5 pounds in 2 days. You'll continue to lose. When you pay attention, when you do the work, you will get the results. Thank you so much, Patrice. The 90-day meal plan is available. Link in the bio. What if you have issues eating? I'm usually eat once a day, but it's unhealthy and at a bad time. Tori, there's no bad time to eat, but you eat too much food once a day. So let me guess, don't eat breakfast or lunch and you wait to have a big meal at the end of the day, okay? Now you've skipped breakfast or early lunch and you're starving by the middle of the day. If I could if I could guess, let me guess. By the middle of the day, you're starving and you tell yourself, what I got a taste for. Then you spend how much time trying to figure out what you have a taste for? You spend a lot of time trying to figure that out. You spend a lot of time trying to figure out what you have a taste for. And let me guess, what you have a taste for is full of calories. It is sugary. It got dairy in it. It's going to make you fall asleep right afterwards. I know. I used to do the same thing. So you're not doing yourself any favors by saving your appetite for a big meal at the end of the day. On the contrary, you're skipping calories, which is starving yourself, and you're binging yourself at the end of the night, which means you'll never lose weight because you're still eating more calories than your body can burn throughout the entire year. This is the first year I've had a job. So I automatically have to move more. Oh, yes. You don't move. Hey, Naya. Yes, Kat, I'm going to drink some water. Where does the fat go when it comes out of your system? Thank you so much for asking that question. That's one of my favorite questions to answer because this is what changed me during my weight loss journey. So raise your hand if you're someone who does detox teas or takes a laxative or someone who rejoices when they take a poop after they eat. I used to rejoice whenever I took a poop after I ate. Let's say if I ate some pizza, like 4 slices of pizza, and then right after I pooped, I used to be so happy because I thought it went in one end and out the other. I thought that I wouldn't get fat from that meal, that it just went straight in and straight out. That's what I really thought. I thought that I was losing weight whenever I pooped. You're not losing weight when you poop. When you do a detox tea, that is nothing but a laxative and an expensive laxative at that. Yes, I'm talking about your favorite BBL girl's detox tea. It is just a scam. It is absolutely a scam. It is X-Lax in tea form. All you needed to do was just go buy some X-Lax from the grocery store. That's all it is because it makes you shit. Okay, potty mouth, but that's what it does. So when you take the detox tea or a laxative, it makes you go poop really quickly. Or even when you do juice cleanses or water fast. A lot of people do water fast for a couple days or juice cleanses for a couple days. I want you to think about what happens to your body during those couple days. You're not eating. Step one. So you're starving yourself, which is an eating disorder. And then on top of that, you're pooping. You're pooping. All you're doing is pooping your brains out. But nobody cares because you're still going to have the same double chin at the end of that experience. I want you to grab your chin or your belly or your arms or your back, wherever there is fat on your body. Where there is fat on your body is not poop in your body. Poop is only in your intestines. So when you think of fat, when you think of fat, a lot of people think when they poop, they're getting rid of fat. That's impossible. Poop is not a double chin. A double chin is fat. So how does the double chin actually leave? So you no longer have a double chin. A double chin only leaves your body one of three ways. You will breathe it out or exhale. Simply existing, living, breathing, you're burning calories. Every single person is burning calories. You don't have to go to the gym. If you just sat here all day with me, you'd burn calories. Existing, you are burning calories. Breathing in and out, burning calories. Exhaling, burning calories. That's it. 80% of the calories that our body burns comes right out of our face. So if you lost 100 pounds, 80 of those pounds came out of your mouth. That's it. That's it. The other 20%, less than 20% of the fat that leaves your body comes out of your pores through sweat. That's a little bit. And out of your urine through your pee. That's a little bit. That's it. Majority of the fat that comes out of your body comes right out of your face, which is fitting because all of the fat that goes into your body comes right in your mouth. The only way you can get fat is to eat too much. So it's very fitting that the fat will literally come out of your mouth by breathing. Burning fat. That's it. That's all. So when you waste your time doing detox teas, laxatives, X-Lax, or rejoicing every time you take a big old poop after a big old meal, you're wasting your time. You haven't lost that double chin. You haven't lost the auntie arms. You haven't lost the fat all over your body. The only way you're going to lose that is by exhaling, simply eating less calories than your body can burn, or burning more calories than you consume. That's just by being in a calorie deficit. There is no other way. There's no other way. Hey Fatima, fat goal percentage is 35. I want to get to 25 by next. Kia, that's an amazing goal. Thank you so much, Clinae. Hey Mary Boo, Kia, you could get to 20. I lost 9 pounds, but looked like a lot less due to weight training. Very good, very good. Yes, gained weight during 2022. Now back to where I started. So proud of you. I'm closer to my goals thanks to Tony. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you so much, Cleanse. Let's just say I'm broke. Hey, that's okay. Good morning, Kat, my love. Hey, that girl, Ian. My husband asked me 3 days in a row what I needed from the store, and I was able to say nothing. That is a lot, Tina. Tina, that's a lot. Tina's on my meal plan. She's now able to say no thank you when someone asks for something. It's not because I'm saying, Tina, you can't have nothing at that damn store. I ain't Tina boss. I ain't no major pain. All I did was give Tina a meal plan to help her get away from her sugar and her dairy cravings, to help her create a better relationship with food through portion control. Now, when her husband asks her 3 days in a row, baby, you need something from the store, she doesn't have to do what the old her used to do, which is be like, oh, yeah, bring me back a Snicker, bring me back some chips, bring me back some ice cream, bring me back every goddamn thing in that store. Make me bigger, please, sir. She don't have to do that no more. She actually is not craving those things, so she is not requesting those things, so she is not having those things in her house. That doesn't come from just losing weight, because I want you to ask anybody who just loses weight, who fasts, who juice, who keto. People who just lose weight still be craving they be craving. They be wanting like a fiend. But when you seriously just, I'm not that interested in dairies and sweets anymore, you can say, no thanks, no, I'm good. I don't need anything. And then when you do want something, you can have it. Tina knows exactly how to burn the calories that she consumes, because that's all this game is. It's like money. You want to spend the money you have available to you, and you want to burn the calories that you consume. That's it. When I was overweight, I didn't burn the calories I consumed. That's why my ass was fat. If you big, that's why you big. Because you eat more. You eat more calories than your body can burn. That's just like spending more calories than you have, spending more dollars than you have. So Tina now understands, oh, yes, no, that cake looks really good. I'm going to have some cake. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Before, Tina used to have the cake, the ice cream, the pasta. Oh, God, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. She could never burn all those calories. But with a piece of cake, she can burn that. Shannon is in the room right now. Shannon, my love, Shannon. Shannon is on the same meal plan. Shannon, how long have you been on the plan? I just saw a picture of you this morning, Shannon. You look absolutely incredible following the meal plan. creating a healthy relationship with food. I know that your family is so proud of you. Shannon, losing fat, maintaining and building muscle. Shannon, for one, the hair is laid. I really, really, really liked your outfit too with the boots. You look absolutely incredible. Sorry, you guys. Shannon, I'm so extremely proud of you. Continue to work hard because you have been. I remember when you first came into the room, a lot of people didn't want to hear this. Close to Thanksgiving or earlier in the year, they thought whatever. But now it's the end of the year. So now here we are and people want to make changes. That's okay. But I wish you would have started a little earlier when Shannon started. You would have been able to get through this holiday season without having to fight through all of the food. Shannon doesn't have to fight through the food, neither does Tina. They're not interested in it. Good morning, Miss Sowers. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning, Crystal. I got so many sweets in my closet I used to cover up. Yeah, the people who got jobs usually end up with a year-end bonus. Okay. Oh, yeah. Are out of delivery. I'm about to tear up. No, Crystal, it's okay. Send me a DM, Crystal. Hey, KK. Thank you so much. Let's get our likes up. Thank you, guys. Girl, I'm starting to love avocado. Just had it with breakfast. Kitty is on my sample meal plan eating avocado. Yes. Avocado is a great fat. I'm proud of you, Kitty. But Kitty isn't eating one or two full avocados. She's eating like 2 ounces. So her portions matter. Good morning, Zarn, my love. Tanya. Thank you so much, Dino. Your body is still, yeah. Thank you, Koi Koi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Good morning, Shani. Hey, Juniper. But have to cut out fast food and exercise with weights. You don't have to cut anything. Shannon started on August 15th. August 15th. What is today? That's about 4 months. 4 months. It doesn't take. A lot of people ask me, how long does it take? Not long. When you lose fat, it changes the way your body looks in the way that you want it to change. You're able to maintain your shape. You're able to not have excess skin, saggy skin. Shannon, 4 months. August 15th, she started. That's it and that's all. She stuck to it. She created a healthier relationship with food. She will go enjoy her family and this Christmas holiday without gaining a single pound. Why would she? She know how to eat. It ain't that. Now you are going to binge eat this holiday season, and then to punish yourself, you'll do a cleanse or a fast or whatever. That's just more of what you always do. You always binge and you always starve yourself afterwards as punishment. Shannon will not binge and she will not starve either. And that's where you should be. Thank you so much, April. Thank you so much, Raymond. Do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Karis, yes, they're available. Link in the bio. They will not help you get rid of fat. But they are excellent. It's like braces on your teeth. They help create a shape line if you wear it enough. Fasted cardio, abs, egg whites with spinach, all done. Let's get this day popping. Out Loud is on my meal plan. You can tell people who are on my meal plan. They know exactly what to do. Out Loud did cardio this morning. She worked abs this morning. She's eating egg whites and spinach. She's having a full breakfast and she's ready to get her day going. What have you done with your day today? What have you done? Buying foods that for the meal plan is definitely an investment. I'm currently on day 2. The sweetest sade, I'm so proud of you on day 2. I eat so differently than my family. It's a whole separate groceries. Why is your family eating so bad and you're eating so good? Yes, you're going to see the progress very soon. I'm going out with friends on Friday. I'm bringing my meal bowls with me. IDK if I look weird. Lou, I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much, Chris. I love Tony Childs. Nanny with 3 kids. I was all over the place. Yes, Lisa. Yeah. Last year, senior year of high school, I was doing track and swim. I was 180. Now I'm 230. Help. Yes, you eat more now. When you are at home with your mom, she dictates how much you eat. All of us did. Remember, it's not the freshman 15 simply because you went to college. It's the freshman 15 because your ass ate more at college. When you're at home, your mother shuts down the kitchen after 8, 9 p.m. Ain't nobody going in that lady kitchen. It ain't no eating in the middle of the night. It's time to go to sleep. That actually manages your diet a lot better. When you go to college, it is a free-for-all. You're up in the middle of the night and you have to stay up, so you're eating more. What do I suggest for college kids? You've gained 50 pounds in a year. That is a lot of weight for a young person, 230 pounds. Life expectancy for a woman in America is about 80 years old. Your life expectancy drops by 10 years when your body mass index get over 40%. So the bigger you get, the shorter your life is. So a lot of people say, life is too short to not eat what I want to eat. Is you keep eating everything you want to eat, which means that you're only gaining weight. And if you're an American, 40% of us are obese. And if you're an American, 1 in 3 of us will have diabetes or pre-diabetes, which means when you're obese, you're more susceptible to get diabetes, infertility, cancer, all this kind of stuff, right? So being big will make you sick. Don't fight me. Fight the doctor. Fight the plate. Either way. So when you're getting bigger because you're saying, hey, life is too short, what you're actually doing is shortening your life. You're the one shortening it. Because if life had its course, you would live to 80 plus years old as a woman or 75 plus years old as a man. But when you decide to eat ad nauseum, you're the one that's making your life short. So for a young person in college who's gained 50 pounds in your first year, that is tough. That's rough. You've got to start to eat less. You have to. I don't know what you're eating right now on campus, but you're eating a lot of food. And you don't get on a meal plan. You don't have a kitchen and you don't cook. So it's not going to be helpful. You don't have a kitchen and you don't cook, so it's not helpful for you to have a meal plan from me. And I don't want you to. I want you to join my Facebook family, join these day lives. I want you to learn how you're really gaining weight. That's a lot of weight for anybody, but definitely a young person. So what do I want you to do? I want you to go to the school gym. They have those facilities. I want you to learn how to build muscle. Do not go in that gym and start to do a bunch of cardio. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Cardio for weight loss is a waste of your time. Instead, I want you to learn how to build muscle. Cardio for weight loss is a waste of your time because whatever you lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. And I know some people are going to fight me about this, but let's say this young lady at 230 pounds, that's about that. Alrighty, so she's in college. She doesn't have access to a kitchen. That's fine. I don't want her to have access to a kitchen. I just want her to start to literally eat less food. Just start to pay attention to how big your portions are and make them smaller. Now, if you're an adult in the room, you big and you grown enough to get a meal plan because you do make your own meals. So you need to take some responsibility. But for a child, they're fine. You know, she's in college. She ain't got no damn kitchen. So let's say if she decides to do cardio for weight loss, what happens to the girlies who do cardio for weight loss? They lose weight rapidly. But weight loss is a combination of fat and muscle. Now her body's saggy, flabby, excess skin. She don't want that shit. She's in college. She don't want to goddamn look like that shit. I don't want to goddamn look like that. You don't want to goddamn look like that. So whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. So if in college she maintains her weight by doing excessive cardio, for one, she won't like the way her body looks. That sucks. And on top of that, what happens when she leaves college? She's going to have to maintain that very rigorous cardio schedule to maintain her weight loss. Now, you're a big grown person. You know damn well you don't have 1 or 2 hours every single day to run on a treadmill. And neither will she when she graduates from college. So that's not a sustainable way to lose weight. All she's going to do is gain that weight right back. So what do I want her to do? If we right here right now, just start eating less. Just start eating less. Just start eating less. Pay attention to your portions. Eat more protein being chicken. I'm not talking about no damn protein shakes. I'm talking about eat more chicken. Stop listening, and not no Chick-fil-A chicken. I'm talking about chicken that hasn't been fried, boneless, skinless chicken. I'm talking about beef or turkey. I'm talking about tuna or fish. Eat more chicken, eat more beef, eat more protein. That is going to be a way to get less food in. Why? Because if you eat more protein, it takes longer to digest in your body. You'll be fuller longer. Start eating breakfast. I know what you're thinking. I'm big already and I already don't eat breakfast. If I eat breakfast, I'm going to get bigger. No, if you begin to eat before you get hungry, that lessens you needing to overeat later on in the day. Right now, you're starving yourself all morning and you're basically overeating all afternoon. So instead, I want you to start eating earlier in the day so it could slow down your hunger. And do not wait until you get hungry to eat, because when you do that, all you do is make bad decisions. You make bad decisions. So simply, for a college student, for a big grown ass person, you need a meal plan. I'm talking about a college student who doesn't have a fridge, who doesn't have an oven, who doesn't have a kitchen. Now, if you big and grown, get a meal plan, measure out your meals and get it. But if you're in college, no, you don't have those abilities, start eating less. Simply just start paying attention to what you're eating and eat less of that shit. And then go to the gym and make someone teach you. There are even classes at certain gyms, certain schools of weightlifting classes. You need to learn how to build muscle. Do not learn how to do cardio. You already know how to do that. Learn how to build muscle. Why? When you learn how to build muscle, you'll actually increase your metabolic rate, which will help you burn more fat. It'll help you burn more fat. So I need you to learn how to build muscle, because if you don't learn how to build muscle and you decide to start running every goddamn where, you're going to look like this. When that sucks, because you have the ability right now to look like this. You have the ability to love the way your body looks. So I want you to take this opportunity as your moment to learn how to build muscle. Learn how to build muscle in the gym. Go to the gym, ask anybody, hey man, can you teach me how to do a deadlift? Can you teach me how to do what you're doing? Don't ask nobody somebody to teach you how to run on a treadmill. You don't need to learn how to run on a treadmill. You already know how to do that. Ask someone to teach you. Ask someone to teach you. Okay, ask someone to teach you how to lift weights. Weightlifting is how you're going to change your body the right way for the last time. So when you do graduate from college, you'll be able to maintain your body weight opposed to like just trying to run every day to maintain it. That's not sustainable. Oh, thank you so much, Celeb. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Thank you, Lady Omen. Bella. The detox is the anti-inflammatory meal plan. It's available. Link in the bio. Most people lose 8 to 15 pounds on it. There's no separate meal plans for men and women. Only thing different between men and women is how many calories we should be consuming. So I want you to enter in your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you, hey, you should be eating about 1,700 calories a day to lose 1 pound a week. Then enter in your husband's information. It may say, hey, you should be eating about 1,800 calories a day in order to lose 1 pound a week. You guys get different meal plans because you have different amounts of food to eat. Now, when you get your meal plan, you'll notice it's the same exact food. It's going to look almost identical for you and your husband. But what the biggest difference is your meal plan will say eat 4 ounces of rice for that meal. And his meal plan will say eat 6 ounces of rice for that meal. That's the big difference. There is no difference in what you should eat to lose or gain weight, or if you're a man or a woman. There's no such thing as man food and woman food. Men eat chicken, women eat chicken. And there's no such thing as like foods for weight gains, foods for weight loss. It's not a such thing. It's about the amount of food. I eat the same food right now during my gain, trying to put on muscle versus and the same food when I was trying to cut fat. It's the same. The only difference is before, when I'm gaining weight, I need 10 ounces of chicken. When I'm losing weight, I need 6 ounces of chicken. That's it. It's about the amount. I'll go on my diet after I get me a gyro cheeseburger. Okay. How many have you had already? How many gyro cheeseburgers have you had? How many? How many? How many? How many? That's like being on crack, and you obviously know crack is bad and you should get off of it. Whitney said it, crack is whack. But instead you like, you know what? I'm going to go get high one more time. I'm going to get high one more time. I hope that's not your last high. Most of the heart attacks that happen during the year happen during Christmas and New Year's. That is when the hospitals are full of people who said, no, I just want one more gyro cheeseburger. Yeah, over the holidays is when the hospitals are full with heart attacks. It is their peak season because the food from all the year has finally caught up with you. And that stress from the holidays and all of the sweets and the extra foods, oh yeah. So I don't want this to be your last gyro cheeseburger. I want you to think of it like a drug, because it is. If the first thing you're saying when you get in this room is like, nah, I got to have my dope, then have it. Have the dope. Have it. Have it. Have it. You're addicted to it. That's not a flex. That's not a flex. Yogi tea. My mom uses the yogi tea. Is that the same? Yes. It's just a laxative. Working out now while watching you. I have PCOS and thyroid issues, but you're down 11 pounds. I'm so proud of you, Lynn. Thank you so much, Danny. Thank you so much, Sweet. Wow, I never thought of it that way. Thank you. What comes with a 90-day plan? It's a 2-week anti-inflammatory detox. Is 2 30-day meal plans. It's another meal plan at the end, 4 grocery lists, 2 30-day workout splits, everything you need to know. Come on. Yeah, your mom's used yogi tea for years, but has she ever lost her belly fat? No. So why she keep drinking it? Think about it. You've been taking yogi tea for years, which is supposed to help you what? What? It's a smooth move kind of tea, right? It makes you poop. But it doesn't matter if you poop. Poop is not fat. So you've been taking the tea that's supposed to help you do what? But you still haven't lost any fat? Tell me why you're taking the tea still. Of course, she could still take it if she likes the way it tastes. But honestly, if she's taking it for weight loss and from the past 7 years she hasn't lost any weight, I'd say she's wasting her money. But ask yourself, I had the question up there. Have you been spending or investing in your food this year? If you have been spending your money on yogi tea every single year for the last 7 years, but you haven't lost any weight, I would say you spent it like a poor person. Poor people love spending money. They love buying things that don't actually do anything for them. If you made $10,000 this year at your job, or $67,000 at your job, or $120,000 at your job, how much of that money still belongs to you, Dammy? Good morning, Dammy, my love. If you made $67,000 at your job this year, how much of it belongs to you? Oh, nothing because I had to pay for rent. Well, that was already a big mistake right there. Poor people love renting. You don't spend $7,000 in rent. That's kind of crazy. Now, all right, whatever. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe your credit bad, but why your credit bad? Because you spend too much money. Why you spend too much money? Because you eat too much. If you overweight, it's because you overeat. And if you overeat 9 times out of 10, you overspend. 42% of Americans are obese. 20% of those are morbidly obese. And 62% of all black women are obese. We eat too damn much. And most Americans don't have $1,000 to their name in case of emergency. So if you don't have any money, maybe if your credit's bad, maybe if you can't qualify for a mortgage, it might be because you spend all of that money on food, but you want to fight me. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to fight me. Instead, I want you to really think, how much money have you invested in yourself this year? Or have you spent? If you're the same weight you were at the top of the year, if you didn't get no closer to your dream body, if you still on your diabetes pill medication and your insulin, if you still on your high blood pressure medication, you spent money this year. That only made your problem worse, just like a poor person. Or did you invest? April, no longer on her insulin, down 65 pounds, looking incredible, no longer needing knee surgery, invested, meaning the money she made this year, she put towards foods that actually got her exactly where she wanted to be, which was no longer sick, fat, and unhealthy. But you spent your money. You let that money come in the door and go out the back door. You spent it on food. You spent it on yogi tea. And you've been spending it on yogi tea. But that yogi tea has never helped you lose a pound. That's crazy. Let me read some things from my Facebook group real quick. You can join it. It's available. Link in the bio. It'll tell you exactly how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a sample meal plan based on that number. Do not leave that website without a food scale and use the discount code 30 now. You need a food scale so you can measure out your food so you can hit your portions, and get the fitness watch so you can track how many steps you're doing every day. You don't move your body enough. Now, in the Facebook group, that's absolutely free, along with free resources on the website. There's thousands of people in there doing exactly what you should be doing. Rodney said he is investing in himself so he can live longer. Rodney down 65 pounds. When he got on this plan, he used to be in a scooter at the grocery store, going to go pick up food in a scooter because he was too big to walk around. Now, if you like that, I would say you need to jump on this plan now, because Rodney is now down 65 plus pounds and running. Oh, okay. He wants a better quality of life. Of course he does. He's in his 30s. Why in the world was he ever in a scooter in his 30s? Why are you in a scooter in your 30s? Why are you on medication so bad? You don't think that's weird? You don't think it's weird? It's weird. It's not okay. That's not how you should be living. Because if you're living like shit in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, it's only going to get worse, because you're going to be living for a long time. Most women live to about 80 and men live to about 75 in America. So if in your 30s you're bad down like this, you got another 40 years of a terrible existence. That's crazy. Now, Rodney in his 30s no longer lives like that. He runs with his baby. He not in no chair no more. Tanya says she's doing this because she has medical bills. She started in her 30s until she expires. Tanya down 40 pounds on the sample meal plan. You can follow her, Tanya the Introvert, Tanya the Introvert. She does morning TikTok live workouts to show you how to build muscle at home. She's lost over 40 pounds of fat following the meal plan. She's got a flat stomach now and 2 children. Yes, of course you can have a flat tummy with kids. As long as you eat less, you can have whatever you want. Really wants to live a better life. Aldrina also on the plan. These are all people on the plan. Some of them aren't in the Facebook group, but most of them are, because once you're in the Facebook group long enough, you're like, damn, why don't just get the plan? Just get the plan. I'm ready to live in a body that's meant for me. Huh. A lot of us are living in a body that was meant for somebody else. You don't want that body, so why the hell are you still in it? Kat, she has a baby with special needs. So something, she wants to live longer for herself and her children. Of course, Colette, who's been on her plan since towards the beginning of this year, is down 40, 50 pounds. She wanted to look amazing in her clothes, and now after losing weight, she does. Joshua, Jay Morales is in the room. Jay Morales is down 9 pounds in his first 3 weeks of the 30-day plan. He wants to look and feel better, and after 3 weeks in the plan, he's already down 9 pounds of fat. Oh, wow. Denise has had 5 back surgeries, and she's facing one more. Not if I have anything to say about it. She's in pain every single day. She's got to get a sample meal plan. Yeah. Kat said, I stepped on the scale one day and I saw I was 2 pounds away from being my highest weight ever. And I knew something had to change. I would have kept climbing higher, because whatever size you are now, you only going to get bigger. If you're not losing, you gaining. So don't think, oh, okay, this is my weight. A lot of people say this is my weight. Who weight is it? You 217 now, you only going to be 227 next year. You're only going to get bigger. Think about your life. You've only ever gained weight. Okay, so Kat was going to keep climbing higher. And medically, she had pre-hypertension and ongoing back issues and pressure on her L5 S1 joints. She's 35, major medical issues. How much does that cost Kat too? Now think about all that Kat was eating that got her body to that point of pre-hypertension. That's that food. That's that food. That's that food. So Kat was eating the food that was making her sick. So she was spending money on food. Boom. That's how poor people get poor. We're in a recession. If you don't have no money now, you're gonna have even less money later, and you're gonna be even bigger later. So Kat was big spending money on the food. Then she got to spend money on being sick because of the food. That's a double whammy. She had to change something for the health of her kids and herself. Yeah, I mean, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. So thank you so much for sending those, mommy. You never realized how much how much control food had on you until the detox. Lou is 20, starting the detox. Lou, within the first, I would say 2 hours of starting the detox, started to fold, y'all. Lou started to fold. Oh my God. But everybody fold in the first few hours. The 2-week detox is an anti-inflammatory meal plan. It'll help you get rid of your sugar and your dairy cravings. And Lou, I gotta respond back to your DM. You can always DM, email, text, whatever. So everybody wants to do the 2-week detox because nobody wants to go through having sugar and dairy cravings. That's one of the biggest problems of why we can't stay on a meal plan, because we are craving the sugars and the dairy so bad. So Lou started the 2-week detox 3 days ago. Within the first few hours, Lou wrote me, "Get ready to fold, crack, under pressure." I would never do a crime with Lou because he was getting ready to tell everything. I'm like, Lou, what's going on? He was having a hard time. That's okay. That is okay. Because that is a huge indicator that how in the world were you ever going to actually lose weight if you can't go 3 hours without this food? The anti-inflammatory meal plan is regular food. It got rice, it got bread, it got eggs, it got beef. It's just regular food. But what it doesn't have is sugars and dairies. Anti-inflammatory to get rid of the sugar and the dairy cravings, because it leads to the bloatings, the diseases, the inflammation, cystic acne, chronic yeast infection. So just a few hours, Lou was starting to be like a fiend. But I've done seen what Lou was experiencing with most people who do the 2-week detox. Fear of the unknown and just scared. Like, what the hell? The withdrawals from not eating these foods for just a little while are intense. That's a telltale sign that you shouldn't have been eating that shit in the first place. Now, 2 days in, Lou is already down 2.5 pounds. Of course, he's going to lose 8 to 15 pounds over this next 12 days. And he's feeling better and realizing, wow, this thing had a chokehold on me. Yes, it did. I told you it did. It had a chokehold on me too. That's enough butter. Yes, crazy. Life is too short to not invest in yourself. Exactly. I'm about to head to the gym for the first time on a complimentary pass. Should I do a large breakfast, Carissa? Do some carbs, not a lot of sugars though. Do some carbs, like meaning if you get a pancake or waffles, don't be putting a lot of syrup on it. I don't want you to have no real syrup. Sugar-free syrup is better. And you could get egg whites, but try to get some good carbs in. Hey, creative, that would be bread, that kind of stuff. Fried chicken Wednesdays in college. Oh my God, they love to blow them kids up. Thank you so much, Raymond. Are any of your plans vegan, gluten-free, wheat-free? I have dairy-free, I have gluten-free, vegan, and vegetarian plans. There's a little bit of dairy on the gluten-free plan. On taco night, just take it off if you don't like it. Why is breakfast so hard? I have to force myself because we just don't eat breakfast. We just don't eat breakfast. We're not hungry. But I want you to think, I did sleep for 8 hours last night. So if this was a regular day of living and you had went 8 hours without eating, you would be hungry. Your body is no different, even though you went to sleep. You just went 8 hours without eating, so your body is hungry. But like you're not up yet. So still try to eat within 30 minutes of waking up. You gained 30 pounds, link in the bio, sample meal plan. Should you eat before or after training? Both. Follow the plan. What are your thoughts on fasted cardio before breakfast? You can do that. And I have pescatarian plans. Thank you so much. Oh, Nicole, you love the tank top. Thank you so much, Juicy. I love you. I can't wait to see you. Hello, Lindsay, down 12 pounds. Lindsay does Orange Theory 5 times a week, eats 1,400 calories, 120 grams of protein every day. She works hard and she learned from me. Lindsay, I'm so glad that this information was so helpful and you're losing the weight and doing exactly what you wanted to do. Good morning, Clifford. I hope you are having an amazing day, Clifford. Thank you so much, Tara. Thank you so much, Dammy. Hey, famous Kia. My help my mom, who was another state, how to eat. I prevented her from getting on insulin. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much, Kia. This is why I'm here every day, because Jimmy Leach, the fat burning coach, changed my life. He helped me. I did not know I ate too much. I had no idea. I did not know. I thought my issues were deeper. I thought it was in my body. I thought it was hormonal. I thought it was genetics. I thought it was all this bullshit. All it was I ate too much. That was it. I ate too much. And this information I help other people learn. Well, you just eat too much. It sounds so like, oh, you can't say that. But if you're overweight, it's because you overate the amount of calories your body could burn. So you need to begin to eat the amount of calories your body can burn closer to your metabolism. You need to focus on building lean muscle by eating adequate protein and pushing heavy weight. So it sounds flip, but really that's just the bottom line of it. Now with Jimmy helping me, I helped Kia. Kia helped her mom from getting on insulin. That's one less person. Lou was like, he got this though. Yes, he does have this. Your mom was 313. Now now down to two what? She's in the 200s. Wow, Kia, you're doing incredible. Thank you so much, Craze. It's the food and the drinks. They count. Yes. Hey, Diamond, you want to lose fat? Correct. Link in the bio. Now I got her pushing weight and cardio. Kia has her mother lifting weights and doing cardio. I love that, Kia. You're doing incredible. You are saving her life. She gave you life and you're going to save hers. Hey, Laquan, you want to get started? Click the link in the bio. You eat almost all veggies. You spread them out. Now I'm losing weight, but I was still eating too much. Can't wait to get the plan. Yes, Angelo, get the plan. Thank you so much. How to lose fat and not weight by preserving muscle. That's how you lose fat and not weight. Thank you so much, KK. I'm going to explain exactly what I mean. Hey, Yogi. Hey, TBJ. Thank you so much, Celeb. Thank you so much, Elsa. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, user 32. Thank you, Risa. Thank you, Miss Ginger. Hey, Phoebe. Hey, Kay. No, Elsa. Since when is it when is it a crime to be poor? It's not a crime to be poor. It's unfortunate to be poor. I was poor. I was overweight because I was overeating and I would overspend. So the thing about being poor, you're only going to get poorer. And the thing about being poor, like really the crazy part about being poor is like, if you got money, oh my God, if you have money and you have access to money, there are just so many things that you just don't even have to deal with. When you're poor, you live in a neighborhood that doesn't have a lot of trees in it, which means you get more sunlight, more direct sunlight on your house, which would cause you to have to put the AC up higher. When you are poor, it only costs you more money to be poor. When you're rich and you live in a good neighborhood, he's a good man. They put a lot of trees in your neighborhood, a lot of forestry, which means even when it's hot, you don't have to turn the AC up, so your light bill doesn't have to skyrocket like a poor person's. Being poor, you'll only get poorer. So also when you're poor, you're in a poor neighborhood, what happens? You got terrible grocery stores. Your grocery stores have nothing but processed food in it. Food that gives you diabetes. So, okay, gives you diabetes. Yes, gives you diabetes. Your granddaddy didn't give you diabetes. The food that you eat and give you diabetes. 98% of people who have diabetes have type 2 diabetes. That's the kind of diabetes you get from your food and your exercise habits. Okay, so if you're in a shit neighborhood and you have a shit grocery store, and when you go to the grocery store, even when you want to make better choices, there are really truly no better choices. You got to choose between this box or this box. There's really no good grocery store options. You think about people who live in Harlem, New York. Okay, they have nothing but bodegas to shop at. That is insane. There's no Whole Foods there. And if you do get Whole Foods, you have to go out of your way to go to a real grocery store. And if you're poor, you don't have time to go there because you got to be at your job at a certain time. So the only thing you can go and pick up is a pack of chips. That pack of chips, concentrations of fat people and sick people are always in poor neighborhoods. So there's no crime to being poor. It only sucks to be poor. And if you're poor, you'll only get poorer and you'll get worse health, which will cost you more money and you'll die early. It's only the rich people who get to live a long time. So I don't know. Being poor is not a flex, especially when you can change your eating habits and that can drastically change your financial standards. I have so many people who no longer have debt because they paid it off with the money they've saved from food. They didn't realize they were spending thousands of dollars on food. So while you're like, oh, I'm in debt because and poor people be having the tiniest amount of debts. You got $5,000 in debt. That's literally nothing. You don't even you can't get a mortgage because you have an eviction on your I used to sell real estate and I never understood this. So Uh, you can't get a mortgage because you got an eviction or a repo or whatever bullshit or medical bills. Poor people love having medical bills on their fucking shit. So now you can't buy a home, which means every single year you pay rent. And rent is literally money being thrown out the window. That is like the worst way to spend your money. So, and when you look at it, you only have $5,000 worth of debt. That is so little. Now it's little to me now on the other side of weight loss, but when you're poor, 5,000 seems impossible to get to. But also, if you look at how much money you spent throughout the entire year on food, 5,000 was available to you. You was just too busy eating it. That's how you change your eating habits. You're able to save money. You're able to pay off debt. Like so many people on my plan, you're able to now purchase a home, which costs less to rent, which is an actual investment for your future. That's how you take yourself out of where you are to where everybody else seems to be, to where you truly want to be. Thank you to Real One. Yes. If you're a type 2, reverse it. Absolutely. Well, yes. Thank you so much, Neela. Yes, I am disgusted by it. Thank you so much, Richard. You just bought my weight loss meal plan. Thank you so much. Do you eat before lifting? Absolutely. Yes, type 1 cannot be reversed, but only like 2% of people who have diabetes have type 1 diabetes. 98% of people who have diabetes have type 2. The majority of people who have it, damn near everybody who got it, 98%, that's damn near everybody. You said some stuff just ain't meant for black people. When I was overweight, I used to say that. When I was overweight, I used to say, "Oh, the BMI chart is so racist. I can't follow it because the BMI chart told me that I should be 150 pounds." I said, "I ain't no white woman. Only white women supposed to be that small." Mind you, I am like 150 now. So the BMI chart wasn't too off, right, sis? The only time that the BMI chart is really off is for people who have a higher lean muscle mass. So for the majority of people, the BMI chart is pretty on point. I know the girls like to tussle about the BMI chart, but girls, sit down. But most importantly, I ignored the BMI chart when I was overweight. I looked up my BMI. It told me I was overweight or obese. And I told the BMI, girl, fuck you. I said, I ain't never supposed to be that small. I'm black. I'm supposed to be thick. I'm supposed to be pre-diabetic. I'm supposed to get cancer. I'm supposed to be obese. That's what I was saying. So I would ignore the BMI because I thought it was racist. I don't even know who told me that. I had just decided that it wasn't correct. I decided, didn't do no research. I decided this. And then when I would get bad at the BMI chart, when I would fight the BMI chart the same way a lot of people want to fight me in these rooms, I would not fight the plate. I would look at the BMI chart. It told me, bitch, you big. And I would be like, no, fuck you. I'm black. I'm supposed to be thick. And then I would go to Red Robin and eat 5,000 calories to spite the BMI chart, to have more cystic acne, more chronic yeast infections, probably pre-diabetic, to have lower self-esteem, to be more insecure. Yes, you're doing really good fighting the BMI chart. You told the BMI chart. You did that, girl. Doing a bad job. You're fighting the wrong thing. Fight the plate. The plate is your issue, not the BMI chart. Yeah, you don't have to stay poor. You don't have to stay poor. Just because you are, you don't have to be. Thank you so much, Ellie. I'm guessing that I'm keeping my muscles because it's been a couple of weeks and it's been going down 1 pound a week. Yes, Angelo. But that's why I need to begin so you can know for sure. Absolutely. Thank you, Nicole, being in the room. I was meant to wake up to see this. Thank you so much, love. Can't warn out. I can't read that. Can I switch out tuna for salmon? If it's 4 ounces of albacore tuna, do 3 ounces of salmon. Salmon is higher in fat and a little less protein, but you can switch it out for taste. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much, Amber. I try. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Yardy. You bought a plan, but you didn't know you had me. I need a video. Okay, Bougie, send me a DM. I'll send you another one. Thank you, Kay. What's the Facebook? Fine Fit Fitness. You got to work for what you want. You do, because as much as I want to complain about everything in this world, the complaining ain't never got me nothing. Complaining just wasted my time. So you can complain all you want about circumstances and the fact that 80% of African Americans and Native Americans are lactose intolerant, which means your body rejects it. Your body is rejecting the damn dairy every time you eat it. That's why you always bloated. You got cystic acne. You be red on your face. Is it better now, Nicole? And I can complain about the fact that 62% of black women are obese. That upsets me. Like, whoa, that's not fair. That's racism at its finest. Good morning, creative. At its finest. But at the same time, 80% of black people are lactose intolerant. And every black woman I know gets down in the kitchen. We don't stop eating. We don't cook with nothing but butters and oils. It can feel systemic if you want it to feel systemic, or you can make a change about it. It felt systemic to me before. I was one of those black women. I felt like, nah, this shit is not made for me. And then I had stopped. Then I met Jimmy Leach. Then I met Jimmy Leach. Then I met Jimmy Leach. And he gave me a metabolic test that told me, hey, man, you as a woman, black or not, you only burn about 1,600 calories a day. So you need to start eating about 1,600 calories a day. And I told him, okay, no problem. That's a good idea. I'll do it. I had no idea that while that number seemed big, the reality was I was eating 10,000 calories a day at Cheesecake Factory because as a lactose intolerant black woman, I was obsessed with going to get spinach dip as an appetizer, bread and butter as a starter, drinks and soda. I loved the Alfredo. And I needed to have a slice of cheesecake, which was 2,000 calories. And I'm lactose intolerant. So I would eat 10,000 calories and then be surprised why I gain weight. I don't know why you are. I don't know why you are. You can get a metabolic test by clicking the link in the bio, just entering height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Or get a real metabolic test, one where they put a hose over your mouth. You just have to Google it. Local areas. Google your local area metabolic test. It'll tell you about the same number as the calculator in the link in the bio. Or there's the same information, but a lot of people like to go get them in person. If you get the 90-day plans, do you have those workouts and meal plans forever? Absolutely. It's yours. You own it. Thank you so much, Murders. Kat is so happy to be where she is now. I'm so proud of you, Kat. Hey, Matt Caddy, do you mind moving a little closer so you can screenshot the code 30 now? What are some examples of the meal plan? French toast tacos, hamburgers, ice cream. Thank you so much. You just started to fold. What kind of detox? It's an anti-inflammatory diet. What's the workout? TikTok. What workout? How do you see it? Link in the bio. Pre-workout, water. Sleep. If as a pre-workout meal, whatever's on your meal plan. Whatever's on your meal plan. After my first year in college, I gained 30 pounds and 10 more after getting into a relationship. Y'all, you gained 40 pounds. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight to gain in such a small amount of time. Get that weight off of you. Link in the bio. As your BMI, which I know you don't like it, but as it gets over 40%, thank you, mommy. As it gets over 40%, what happens? Expectancy drops. So if you're a woman, 80 years. If you're a man, 75 years. So how long you supposed to be alive when you an American, right? So different countries have like longer. Like if you live in Canada, you'll live a couple years longer. America, we just got a lot of food, so we expected to die a little earlier. So 80 years old, if you're a woman, let's say you got a higher BMI, 40%. Yikes, right? Now you done dropped it 10 years. Excuse me? Yes, you just being overweight. All right, we shortening the lifespan. So keep gaining the weight. Keep going. You're the only one who's making your life shorter by your choices that you're making with your food. You're the only one. The anti-inflammatory meal plan, it's just one meal that you repeat for 14 days straight. It's just consistency with that plan. I need you to really buckle down with the plan. So it's regular like rice, chicken, beef, tuna. It's a bunch of food throughout the entire day, but you got to eat the same thing every single day. Why? Consistency. And you can also make your meals in bulk so it'll be less expensive for you. Berries and oats are a good pre-workout. Yeah, those are good too. I got my cousin to get a plan and we both start in January. Yes. What is the meal deal? It is 30. The discount code is 30 now for 30% off. Yeah, we keep thinking our body is broken. Thank you so much, Super Co. Replacement for oatmeal, send me a DM on Instagram. Thank you, Win. Thank you, Super. Or healthy stuff is too expensive or too little to feed an entire family. Yeah, that's not true, but are you saying that's a common misconception? Because it's a common misconception. $50 to $60 a week is what I spent on groceries. Total. To eat 5 meals a day, 7 days a week. That's 35 meals. It is not expensive at all. Feed a family, you can do it for about 100. I got a ton of people who have a lot of kids. They get it for about under 200. That's for everybody in the family to be healthy. Because if you're overweight, your kids are more susceptible to also become overweight and have the same challenges you have. Don't make it shorter. Dammy, I love you. I love you, Dammy. I hope you have a great day at work. Walmart has everything you need. Yes. And then as you get deeper in your journey, you'll learn why you don't want to shop at Walmart. So I had Walmart in the beginning of my journey. However, Walmart, it prides itself as being the low price leader. I didn't understand Whole Foods when I first started my weight loss journey. I thought, Like if you try to shop at Whole Foods right now at the beginning of your journey, you're going to spend too much money. So in the beginning, I want you to shop at Walmart and Sam's Club, but I also want you to take notes. Take notes when you're in there because eventually you won't be shopping there anymore. That's my goal, to get you out of there. When you go to Walmart, even though it does have everything you need, you'll see there's priorities or more pushing towards stuff you really don't need. Yeah, very good. Thank you so much, mommy. You go to Whole Foods and you go in their fresh bakery area and you want a cookie. Whole Foods costs so damn much. All you can do is get one cookie, maybe one or two. You have to really think about. You have to really, really, really think about when I'm gonna eat this cookie, how I'm gonna eat this cookie because it's so expensive. That is so transformative for me because when I go to Walmart and they got cookies or Sam's Club and they got cookies, I'm getting a 36 pack. You don't have to think about when you eating it or where. The 36 pack ain't nothing but a couple dollars. So what do? You take that 36 pack of cookies to your home and you eat it all. That is the they give you a lot of bang for your buck, but I swear to God, you don't need the bang. And that's what's making your buck so big. So the mind frame, or start to pay attention when you go to Walmart. What do people look like in Walmart? Just, I'm a tourist. I'm a judge people. If you want to act like you don't judge, that's fine with me. When I was overweight, I used to judge people too, which is crazy because I was big too. But I would go to Bojangles, my favorite fast food, and get fried chicken tenders and honey mustard and biscuit and French fries. I don't know how many calories that is. Maybe 1,500 in a meal and a drink, 1,500 calories. That was all I was supposed to eat throughout the entire day, but I would just eat that as a snack. That was a snack. That was just a little something to take the edge off. Okay, so when I would go in there to get a little something to take the edge off, I'd be big in that line. I'm fat, and everybody else would be fat in the line too. Everybody big, slow, foot draggers. I would call them foot draggers. If you don't know what a foot dragger is, that's somebody who don't lift their damn feet when they walk. They lazy. They don't have nothing going on. It's just a fact. Whatever. So I used to be in the line though. I used to be in the line waiting for the big man to finish with a big lady behind me. We all big in this line, but I didn't see it like that. What I saw was I'm different. I just came from the gym. I don't eat Bojangles all the time. I can tell these big people over here eat Bojangles all the time. I'm not as big as them. I was more elite. I thought I was better. I was in the same damn line eating the same damn food. Jay-Z line, never argue with a fool because people from afar can't tell who is who. So I used to think I was different than the other people who was in the line with me. But the reality was I wasn't different. If anyone looked from outside of that building inside, they would all see. Everybody in there got a problem with food. Everybody in there eat too much. It's 10 damn 30. What are you doing getting fried fucking chicken top of the morning? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, I used to go to Bojangles the second it opened because that's when the rice is fresh. It was so good. So, Kat, when you go to Walmart, I want you to look at the people who walking into Walmart. Take an extra few minutes. My dad taught me how to do this. Take an extra few minutes and look at the people who walking into Walmart. Are they dragging their feet? Are they using all the buggies at the front, not because they're handicapped, but because they're big? And then I want you to look at yourself. You always shop at Walmart. You're not different from them. You're just like them. So in the beginning of your journey, shop at Walmart. The food is cheaper and follow the meal plan. But as you get deeper in your journey, you'll find you will have to find better grocery stores because Whole Foods and a lot of other grocery stores, they ban ingredients that Walmart doesn't ban. So in other countries ban foods that America allows us to eat. That's why other countries aren't nearly as big as us because Europe says, I don't want my people eating that kind of goddamn sugar. They're going to blow up like a damn horse. And America's like, nah, if my people eat that kind of sugar, they're going to get addicted to it. Their ass going to get on diabetes and they're going to give us a lot of goddamn money. The medical system going way up with Americans. So most countries ban a lot of foods that we have available to us. Now, some grocery stores like Amazon, Fresh Market, Whole Foods, they do ban certain ingredients that Walmart doesn't ban. So when you walk into a Whole Foods, take your time. Look out the outside of a Walmart, and you'll think it's because some people are rich and some people are poor. That's also true too. But take a look outside of Walmart. Big, 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 big. Health issues. You can tell if somebody got health issues. Stop acting like you can't. Foot dragger, foot dragger, foot dragger, foot dragger, foot. Okay. Now you go to Whole Foods. Everybody in there kind of moving a little bit swifter. They're also taking more time. You don't see people in Whole Foods. I go to Whole Foods often. You don't really see people in Whole Foods in the interior aisles. In Walmart, she's trying to see what kind of cereal is better than the other cereal. All the cereal is bad in there. Versus Whole Foods, you'll see a lot more people on the exterior of the store, looking at the fresh items, spending a lot more time at produce, a lot more time at vegetables. Huh, what's going to be the freshest? What's going to be the freshest fruit for me? Blows my mind every time I walk into those two very different places. The quality of food at one versus the other. Now, the price may seem more restrictive, but when you start eating less food, you'll find you don't need a 32 pack of nothing. The hell are you buying family sizes for? Family size bag of chip, but you're the only person in the family eating it. It's too damn much. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Daphne. Just got the 90-day plan. It's available. Link in the bio. Use the discount code 30 now for 30% off. If you bought a 90-day plan, do you have the information forever? Yes. My type 2 is in remission due to weight loss. Yes. Yes. And that's our problem. Yeah, thoughts for I'm 6'4" woman. There is no chart for me. See, Matt Candy, there doesn't need to be the chart, but you can look at yourself. You can see, you can go to your doctor, you can see how your health is and decide, like, is this good for me? Am I overweight? You don't need a chart to tell you that. I wanted the BMI chart to tell me that I was normal for my weight. So whenever I would look it up and it would tell me, no, bitch, you're not normal. You're actually very big for your weight. It would upset me. And then I would say it was racist and it didn't know anything about black people. That's what I did. But the reality was when I looked in the mirror, I can damn well see, I mean, bitch, you busting out of all your clothes like a sausage. You can't leave the house without some Spanx on. The double chin is out of control. The auntie arms is wild considering you don't even have any nieces or nephews. The mirror told me that. But sometimes I wanted the computer to tell me something different. And each and every time I looked it up, the computer told me the same thing I already knew. You big. Thank you, Sandra. How can you start? Click the link in the bio. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Hey, Star, I wanted it to tell me I was normal so bad. I fit in the normal category. And it never did. Now it does. But back then, it would never tell me I was healthy or normal. And that felt like it was unfair. But it was just the truth. It was just the truth. It's all about healthy foods that's expensive. Yeah, I've been shopping at Trader Joe's and spending so much less on groceries. Shannon has been shopping at Trader Joe's. My simple meal plan. Shannon losing fat and building muscle. She stops at Trader Joe's now. She's a Trader Joe girl. She's a Trader Joe girl. Okay, who also restricts some of the ingredients that stores like Walmart don't restrict. Shannon losing fat and building muscle. Who is this right here? Who is this right here? Karen. Is this Karen right here? Yes. Karina. Karina on the sample meal plan. You can see her fupa. What fupa? Fupa be gone. You can see it in the beige. And here, I want to get the number that she's lost. But you can see the huge difference. It doesn't mean it's not just for people who are big and want to get small or people who are small and want to lose a little bit of weight. It's for anybody. Thank you, Nashala. What age does metabolism start to lack? Well, let's talk about metabolism. What age does it start to lack? So let's say you're 20. Your metabolism will start to lack when you're 60. When you're 60. Hey, Tony. Studies show don't nothing happen to your metabolism. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I know you say, oh man, in my 30s, my metabolism has slowed down. 30s, the metabolism has slowed all the way down. Not true. From 20 to 60, your metabolism is just about the same. The only thing that's changed from 20 to 60 is how much you move your body. At 20, you ripped and run, you thought, you bought, you have a very active job. You way up here on the activity level. A pack of wild horses could keep you in the house. At 60, lazy, daisy, doing nothing, in the house, don't want to leave. You got a good job and all you do is sit down at it. 20, you up, up, up. 60, down, down, down. So that progressively goes down. Now, what else changes? See, this metabolism, don't nothing change here. Metabolism is the same, 20, 60. Same. Nothing's going on. Now, what else changes? I'll tell you what else changes. Food. At 20, you think you ate a lot. You really didn't eat that much because you didn't have the money. You used to eat a lot of junk food, but you really didn't have time or money for real meals. Now, at 60, you was eating junk food at 20, chips, soda, trashy food, but whatever. Not enough food to put you in a calorie surplus. You wasn't eating that much. Versus 60, you eat the same foods you used to eat, junk food, but now you got enough money to throw pasta in the mix, throw fried chicken in the mix, go to the new restaurant down the street. The older you get, the more money you have for food and the more you spend. The older you get, the less activity you do. Nothing changes in this. Metabolism, just about the same. Activity level, down the drain. Food, up the drain. Metabolism, still right in the middle. Send me a DM for oatmeal replacement. I'm so glad I found your page. Thank you so much. I thank you, Judy Lee. I went vegan, but I'm allergic to soy, so I can't digest it. So almond milk has helped that. Yes, Ziggy. Good morning, Ashley. Cheesecake dinner from last night. How many calories you had at Cheesecake Factory? I used to eat 10,000 calories. Good morning from Facebook. Good morning. Thank you so much. It is not Rad Fit. Thank you so much, Daphne. I think I'm going to print out the plan. Yes, a lot of people print it out. I'm ready to get done with the detox so I can trade mushrooms for tacos. Lou, if you hate the mushrooms, trade it out for some other vegetables. Thank you, Two Tone. At my biggest, I was around 435. Now I'm 374. If you want to lose it, you can. Yes, you can, Two Tone. If you drop the weight, does your life expectancy increase? Yes. If you drop the weight correctly, meaning losing fat, building muscle, you can also increase your bone density so you can be stronger and have a better life as an older person. I need to learn how to organize and time management. You can do that, but start following the meal plan first. Start with the eating habits first. Where do you spend all of your time? Where do you spend all of your time? What do you talk about most? Food. Food. You spend all your time talking and thinking about food. I know it doesn't feel like it, but think about last night. You got off of work, then you had to figure out what to eat for dinner last night. How long did that take you? Just trying to figure out what you had a taste for. I mean, I don't want tacos. Maybe Indian food? No, we just have Indian food. You want Italian food? Would you let's just get a pizza. How long did that take? How long? How long? How long? It takes forever. That's where you're spending all your time. Even during the middle of the day. I mean, shit, I just had that last week. You want to eat that again? Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. You spend a lot of time talking about, thinking about, dreaming about food. Get the meal plan so you can actually have a schedule of eating, and that can just free up so much of your thought process. How are you saving so much on groceries? Lou, that's because you're brand new and you don't know how much to eat. That's okay. Start going to Sam's Club. Get a Sam's Club membership. Yeah, it is. Hey, Risa, the gym is intimidating. I did go yesterday, then I got on the treadmill. Very good, Sleeve. Go to the gym very early in the morning when no one is there, or late at night when no one is there, or find a women's only gym, or find a gym with a women's only room. Oh, yeah, the strategy and the placement there is to make money. Yeah, make us addicts. Thank you so much, beautiful, for getting a meal plan. Use the discount code 30 now. Gonna go back today, pack my bag this morning. I did sleep better last night. Yes, sleep. Weights only. What about squats, push ups? Yes, 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 all of it. Exercise is a horrible diet. Controlling calories, controlling weight. Yep, Radfit gets it. We were not made to go to the gym. I want you to think about when humans were made. America loves the gym, but really a lot of other countries don't even care about the gym. The gym is not necessary or required. You go to Europe, them people don't go to the gym like us. We got gyms everywhere because we have fast food restaurants everywhere. We're only trying to manage our weight in America. That's why we're so gym obsessed. It's not even normal to go to the gym. I want you to go to the gym because I'm just trying to combat all the goddamn food you have available to you, because that's what the gym is for. But when we were created as humans, it was not to go to the gym. Our bodies were made to walk around, explore, hunt, gather, just be in the world. But then we landed in America, and then what happened? A lot of things. Okay, a lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things. A big one is the food industry. You can't help that. So we're in a place where food is king. Food is king because food, look, capitalism, right? Everybody can open up a restaurant. Everybody want to make money. That's a big business. You go to Europe, they don't even have commercials with food the way we do. Think about the last TV shows you watched last night, even on fucking YouTube. If you watch TV on YouTube, how many food commercials were in that? How many food commercials did you have to fight through? You go other places in the world, they don't have food commercials. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Capitalism is a big deal. That's why so many competing places who all want your food. You sit down and watch a football game, you got to fight through Wing Zone commercials, Shakaroni commercials, Sonic commercials, Chick-fil-A commercials. That's the only reason why we go to the gyms, because we as Americans manage our bodies because of all of the food we have available to us. But in the real world, the gym is not where our bodies want to be. Not even necessary. So I have you go to the gym so you can increase your lean muscle mass, because we live in America. If you live somewhere else, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We wouldn't. Aldi, yes. Also, the dudes at Whole Foods look different than the dudes at Walmart, right? A little sexier at the Whole Foods. A little sexier at the Whole Foods. What plans help diabetes? Any of my simple meal plans, I've got helped a ton of people get off their insulin. You tap the screen when the hard truth hits. Thank you, Craze. Also, the Whole Food cookie has no preservatives. You can't keep that cookie. Exactly. No preservatives mean you got to eat. When you go to other countries, they tell you when you go grocery shopping, only buy enough food to eat. I told you guys, I went to London and Paris. I was in London. I was in London trying to buy a bunch of food. It was a bunch of us girls. We at the restaurant and like a pickup spot, like a little halal spot, just trying to buy food. And it's a bunch of us. We like, oh, get that, get that, get that, get that, get that, get that, get that. We Americans. Buy out the bar. That's just how we do. Bring all the food home. And if we don't eat it, fuck it. Just throw it in the trash. Like I don't really care. That's just how it is. We up at the bar trying to buy everything. The man is like, no, that's enough. That's it. You don't need all this food. You don't need it. You don't need it. Excuse me, what do you mean I don't need it? I can pay for it. It's not about paying for it. Your ass has had enough. Sit your fat ass down. That's what he told me. That's what he told all of us. But it's really interesting because they promote fresh, fresh, fresh. Go to the grocery store every 2-3 days. Stop trying to hoard food in your home. We've been waiting on an apocalypse. We've been waiting on some drama to come to our country. It never has. Why do you have a big ass 2-door fridge with nothing but food packed in it, food on the top of it, food in every cabinet, and got the nerve to have a freezer outside? What is all this food for? What is it for? We all live in the same life, Tanya. Look at what's in the shopping basket. Yeah. Thank you so much, Grief. Shannon down 40 pounds. Shannon, so proud of you. Hey, darling. So once you lose the weight and you get to your goal weight, how do you maintain it? By increasing your calories by 500 and focusing on building muscle so you can keep increasing your calories. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Like what you're talking about, most people, because most skinny people think they're healthy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Susie. Reconnect the chat. Reconnect. Thank you so much. And I got problems with moving. My whole body starts to itch very bad. When you move or when you start sweating, it could just be oxygen going through blood. Hey Creole, just stay away from the pizza. Exactly, Tara. Thank you so much, Creole. I really want to change eating habits, but hard. Get a meal plan simply. Thank you, Linda. How's everyone water? I need to drink more. Food scarcity isn't a problem these days. Exactly. Very good, Vicky. Very good, Vicky. Hey, Jan. Good morning. Girl, Tara, the second freezer be killing me because we don't really be having nothing but a bunch of ice cream in the second freezer. What is going on? What is going on with us? Should you cut out alcohol completely? Ideally, yeah. But I don't want to, it's not necessary. It's not necessary, but I want you to look at your eating habits and is your drinking habits similar? Are you someone who skips breakfast but then ends up having a really big dinner? Are you someone who binge eats for a couple days and decides to do detoxes or fast or cleanses? You may have an overeating and an under eating problem, like going from binging to starving. Is your drinking like that? Because how we eat kind of is reminiscent of what we do with the rest of our life. So I want you to think, is my drinking like my eating? Do I go weeks without drinking and then when I do, I'm 10 shots in? That's binge drinking. So that's not positive either. Yeah, it's easier to eat 0 Doritos than to only eat one. I like that, Too Black Shakur, and I like that name. How do you measure your metabolic rate? Use the calculator link in the bio. Karen, you're here right now, down 32 pounds. 32 pounds for Karen. 32 pounds following the sample meal plan. How long you been on the plan, Karen? You talk up slow. You should have put that number in the Facebook group because I'm like, I know Karen done lost some weight. I see the hips done slim down. I see the arms slim down. I see the stomach slim down. You was like, oh, I ain't lose that much. 32 pounds of fat. That's a lie. 32 pounds of fat, Karen. I'm so proud of you. I remember when you were in the room every single day. I remember the beginning of your journey. I remember, and now you're here. You look absolutely incredible. Jeez Louise, 32 pounds, period. Thank you. Thank you for being in the room. Thank you. Hey, Be Easy. Join the Facebook family if you want to see more. Thank you, Blue Strip. You can't find the link. Click my username. Take it over to my TikTok account. How do you get a plan? Link in the bio. How tall am I? 5'9". I've been trying to be in a calorie deficit and it's not working. You don't have the will. You got to get a meal plan so you can actually know what to do. How do you get the meal plan? Link in the bio. Use the detox code 30 now. Mark Wahlberg and Terry Crews practice fasting. They seem to keep their muscle. Y'all, don't nothing make me laugh more than people who bring up intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's just like calisthenics. Calisthenics is incredible. Calisthenics for muscles, intermittent fasting, both of those are incredible. Now, both of those for big people, not so much. I want you to think about, you just mentioned Mark Wahlberg. For anyone who doesn't know who these people are, let's see. Mark Wahlberg. I'm pretty sure we all know who Mark Wahlberg is. He looks fucking fantastic. I really enjoy Mark Wahlberg. Okay, you guys remember him from the Calvin Klein ad. Was Mark Wahlberg ever fat? Just asking a question. For the people in the back, I don't think so. This was him as a child. When he was a child star, remember him? Love him. Love this ad. Love Mark Wahlberg. Who else did you mention? Terry Crews. It's ringing a bell. I think I know who Terry Crews is. Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Does he look a little something like this? Let me guess. Hold on. Let me pull up a different photo. Oh, it's not clear, but I think we all know who Terry Crews is. This picture is really good. I'll use this one. Terry Crews. Is that him? Is that who you're talking about? Who intermittent fast? Is that him? Mark Wahlberg and Terry Crews. That guy. Yeah. Yeah. How do you look? Intermittent fasting is incredible for people who have a healthy relationship with food, people who understand nutrition, people who know how to cycle it around their workouts. People who are big? Absolutely not. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, is just an eating disorder. You starve yourself in the beginning of the day and you binge towards the end of the night. Terry Crews and Mark Wahlberg, never been big. Never big. Never been big. Never did it for weight loss. The same thing, people say, oh, calisthenics is great. You can do calisthenics. For who? If you're, hold on, come on, graphics. If you start here, is calisthenics going to be a good workout routine for you? Calisthenics meaning push-ups, pull-ups, things that you'll usually see boxers do. A lot of boxers do calisthenics. Who's one of my favorite boxers? Floyd Mayweather. But of course, let's talk about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Why do boxers do calisthenics? Because they don't want to hurt themselves lifting weights, right? And so they could just use their own bodies. They could use their own bodies. Iron Mike. God, love him. Don't you love him? If you guys don't know what Mike Tyson looked like, Mike Tyson doesn't look anything like this, though, does he? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. People who are good, candidates for intermittent fasting are people who already understand nutrition and have a healthy relationship with food and usually are pretty lean. Same kind of people who are also a good candidate for calisthenics. When you're overweight, you cannot do a push-up or a pull-up or, anything that would require you to do calisthenics. But instead, you can lift a 5-pound weight, lift a 10-pound weight, lift a 15-pound weight. And if you do that enough, a 100-pound weight, you should be able to push your body up. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, is just disordered eating. And studies show it leads to binging, it leads to laxative use, it leads to detoxes and cleanses, fasting. It's not good. However, there are tons of people who do intermittent fasting who do have a healthy relationship with food, who do understand nutrition, who can do it. I could do intermittent fasting now. Fine. I wouldn't, but I could. Versus the old me who did do intermittent fasting for weight loss, who didn't understand it, who just was like, okay, I don't eat till 12. Okay, I start eating at 12. And then when 12:01 hits, eat everything I can eat. So those aren't good examples because those are people who did not do it for weight loss. Those are people who just maintain their weight. Thank you so much. Okay. My cravings get the best of me 8 times out of 10 due to 2-week anti-inflammatory diet. Is it okay to eat tuna and crackers? No. Thank you so much, to buy a little sexy. Seasoning really makes your food unhealthy. No, not really seasonings. No, sauces could load up the calories. I was supposed to go once a month to stock up. Yes. Where do you get your frozen meals? Long Life Meal Prep. Use discount code Tony10, Tony10, 10. Would you say vegan pizza is healthy to eat? It's a lot of calories. So it's not about healthy or unhealthy. It's about how many calories are you consuming total, and are those calories going to put your body in a surplus? And if so, that means that you will gain weight, which can make you unhealthy. there's not bad or good. It's just amount. You need help, get a meal plan, link in the bio. What about smoking? You could drink it, but is it a trick? You could do it, but is it a trigger for more eating? I got a question. How did people treat you after you lost weight? I treated myself better, so did they. Maybe because I no longer had low self-esteem. I stopped dealing with shit men or having bad friends. I actually said, hey, I value myself. I've got some self-control. This is interesting. I'm treating myself better, so maybe other people treated me better. Sometimes we think that people are just so mean, but really I was mean to myself. So why wouldn't somebody else be mean to me? Instead of being like, oh my God, no, dating is so ghetto. All the new men is narcissists. Why do you keep attracting narcissists? Like what's up with your vibe? What's going on with you, sis? Maybe you have the low self-esteem. Maybe you're insecure. Maybe you're just a magnet for them. And maybe if you believed in yourself, if you trusted the process, if you got on a meal plan and you actually lost some weight and increased your self-esteem, you wouldn't keep attracting narcissists. You would be able to see them a mile a fucking way. But when you blind, you blind. And I was blind. So then I began to see. Yeah. Now drives the and tell me why I've been saying Trader Joe's and Whole Foods too far. Lou been saying that. Lou just started my meal plan literally 3 days ago. Lou, you've been saying, Lou's like, oh no, I live in a neighborhood. There's no good grocery stores here where I live. They 13 minutes away. You don't see how much your life opens up when you begin to pay attention to what you're eating. You couldn't see Trader Joe's and Whole Foods because the goddamn Sonic's in front of your face. Now, after being on a detox for 3 days, it has literally opened up your eyes. And instead of just saying, those good grocery stores so far away, you was like, yo, where the fuck they at? Oh, they 13 minutes away? I can go get it. It's 13 minutes away. I can go there. Yes, you can. We don't see how we're blinded by the food. And Lou, you just started on this plan, and I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited to see how you blossom because right now, a lot of us are right there. A lot of us were there. I was there where I was like, y'all, that food too expensive. It's too far. Only white people go there. Bruh. No, none of that is true. You making it true, and when you say it enough, you believe it, and then you start saying, "Well, shit, my neighborhood bad. I'll never get to go to those grocery stores. I just stay where I'm at." Now, now you know it's 13 minutes away. Now you can go explore. Now you can see new things. See new things. Marky Mark. I've been on your meal plan. Cook measure the rice cook. Terry Crews is my man. Like exactly. Terry Crews got all the muscles. I'll put it on there. I've been on it for 6 months. 6 months down, 32 pounds, Karen. I'm so proud of you. I found you. Thank you so much, Firestone. Nope. What do you recommend for the body type? For that body type? For somebody who big? The same thing I recommend for somebody who's small. Every one of us needs to build muscle. Every one of us needs to build muscle. That is how you lose fat. I'm gonna hurt yourself and get frustrated when it be big and try to do a calisthenic. Girl, how should you eat? You used to eat 1,500 calories. Use the calculator. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat. Why shouldn't you eat tunas and crackers? How many calories is it at? That don't sound like nearly enough. Sounds like starving. It worked over 60 pounds in 4 years, and you've kept it all. Congratulations, Tracy. So how do you lose weight? When you lose weight, use the calculator every 90 days. Confused about the 90-day plan, send me a DM. Thank you so much, pros. How much water? Half a gallon. Sitting at my DEXA scan appointment. Can't wait to see my results. Fancy. I'm so excited for you, Fancy. All right, y'all. All right. How long does it take to get a meal plan you ordered 2 weeks ago? You were supposed to download it the moment you ordered it. Just an email. I'll resend it. We don't have a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods. You have a fresh market. You have farmers market. You have available food that's going to be a lot fresher for you. Yeah, come on, boo. It's true. They be like, it's for you. Exactly. Hey, Aston. Thank you so much, Callie. Love you too. Thank you so much, Melissa. All right, you guys. Okay, how can I drink more water? Get a bottle. Water bottle's getting ready to get back in stock. Yeah, Sprouts is a good one too. That's your cousin. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Celebs with personal chefs make it a little easier. Shannon, people say that for Shannon, but you've lost 40 pounds, Shannon. I used to say that. I used to be like, oh, I'll never look like that. I can't look like Tiana Taylor. How could I look like that? I'm big. I'm big. Tiana Taylor has a chef, and she has this, and she has that. You can. And Shannon, you're the prime example. 40 pounds down following the sample meal plan. And that's just in your first few months. You think about if you continue on your journey. You don't have a personal chef. You don't have a personal trainer. You just Shannon at your damn house. And you'll have a celebrity's body because it don't take nothing but discipline. Where a personal chef comes into play is somebody else doing the work for you. No, you don't have somebody else to do the work for you. So you do have to get in the kitchen and make the food. But as long as you get in the kitchen and make the food, you will get the results. Who? Oh yeah, Jessie. What? That did look like my Aunt T. Jessie. I was hoping somebody caught that. That did look like Aunt T. I did not use her body for that. I just had somebody create it, and then when they sent it back, I was like, "That look like Aunt T. That look like Aunt T." That's what people be calling Samika, and I think it's so. I love her page so much, and people don't realize what it requires to get to that level of a build. She's truly an athlete. I'm currently doing it and gained a set of loss. Creole, get a meal plan. Okay, Nicole, what about 12-12 fast, 9 to 9? You are starving. You're starving. You don't even see it. Do not do it, Tosh. Do not do it. Tosh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Miss Seeley. Don't do it, Miss Seeley. You've been doing intermittent and fasting, and you lost 18 pounds on keto. You've been doing keto and fasting. You've been doing two bad bitches wrapped up into one terrible diet. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. So to lose weight, you decided to cut the hours of eating, which means you just cut calories. You used to eat 5 meals a day, but now you don't eat till damn 12, 1 o'clock, which means you no longer eat breakfast, snack, or lunch. All you did was cut calories. Nicole is a mile of fucking way. Nicole, I'm coming. So all you did was cut calories. I gotta hang up, Nicole. My sister telling me she's a mile a fucking way. She literally just wrote that in my chat, you guys. I can't make this up. All right, so to lose weight, you've been doing fasting, which means cutting calories, which means you just eat less and you don't even know it. Then on top of that, you're doing keto, so you cut carbs on top of that. Of course you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna lose weight rapidly, but let me tell you what your rapid weight loss will look like. Let me tell you what your rapid weight will look like. If you have any questions, just send me a DM so I can change out meals. If you send me a DM, get a meal plan. This is how you gonna look. This is how you gonna look. This is how you gonna look. Why? 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 You look like this right now. Okay, so boom. Who cares? All right, you look thick. You a little thick with it. That's okay. But if you lose weight extremely fast, keto and fasting, it's just going to make you lose muscle. So you're going to end up flabby, saggy, juicy, but not with the tightness. Juicy like juice done fell out. Okay, are the meal plans easy? Yes, but instead, you can actually look firm. You can look tight. You can have a beautiful body. Stop with that extreme dieting. You're going to lose weight rapidly. And the worst part of all of the rapid weight loss is you're going to gain the weight back. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. So to lose weight right now, you don't eat carbs and you don't eat certain hours of the day. You better keep that lifestyle for the next 20 years. Or if you ever start eating breakfast or start eating carbs again, which you will, because 95% of people who do what you're doing do exactly that. They go back to eating regular. You will gain the weight back. So what is the point? The meal plan, I'm not sure, like $30 or $50. Use the discount code 30 now. I'm not sure what it is. Do you sleep? Yeah, every day. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go, Carissa. My sister, she's literally texting. I'm here. She's in the chat. You just got the 90-day plan. Thank you so much, Cherie. No, I was saying the weight on you won't allow you to see the narcissist a mile away. You right, Nicole. The weight on you. Go check on Lou. Let me go check on Lou. Lou is so funny. Okay, one-time payment, yeah, and you own it. It's yours. Hey, Peter. So please, you meant finish? Nah. Chick. I want you to eat all throughout the day. Whenever you hungry, you need to be able to be like, yo, I'm hungry. I need to eat. I don't need your hunger to be dictated by what your watch says. Stop listening to your watch and start listening to your body. Start that whole, I can't eat until 2 p.m. That's when my clock strikes midnight. You ain't no damn Cinderella. You ain't gonna lose nothing. You got to eat when your body and we listen to your body. And when you fast, all you're doing is listening to your clock. That's not real. You got to stop being afraid of food. Food is not scary. Food is not why your problem. It's the portions. Just start eating less. Follow the meal plan. Okay, right? Eat when you feel it. Eat regularly. Nicole knows that stopping, that start, that letting the clock dictate. How you gonna travel outside the country, boo? How you gonna live a full life? How you gonna have experiences if it's stuck to your watch? You ain't. Okay, you have 3-6 sections. Get a sample meal plan. I got a lot of people with no more mommy pouch. That's easy, Linda. Link in the bio. You start off with the 90-day plan. Use the discount code 30 now. Okay, I'm sorry. Nicole is downstairs. I gotta go. I didn't buy nothing for nobody for Christmas. I didn't buy nothing for nobody for Christmas. I gotta go buy my sister and my fiance something at the mall. My thing is drinking early water, and it's nasty. You like water? That's okay. Just drink a little bit though. You eat all the time, but I work out 4 to 5 days. You lost patience. Yes, Ling. Okay. Bye, Pink Empress. I'm sorry. I gotta go, boo. Have fun. Thank you so much, Alice. I'm doing okay. I just gotta get better at prepping the food and budgeting. I just want to have more time for myself. Lou, right now you gotta put time in the kitchen, but I promise after a week or two, it really does get a lot easier. You're not used to making this many meals. It is a lot. But it's not gonna be a lot once you kind of get into the groove of it. You'll actually save time. Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Drink a lot of water. Thank you, Linda. I don't feel hungry until about noon. Should I eat early in the morning? Yes. Eat before you feel hungry so you don't overeat. Website, findfitsisters.com. Use the discount code 30 now. How do you know your calorie count? Link in the bio. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level in the calculator. It'll tell you how many calories to eat. Get a plan based on that number. Okay, have a day. Yes, out loud. Tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, love you guys. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.